Hello and welcome back. For this session of the IHRMS presentation, we'll be focusing on recruitment. Recruitment allows you to manage the recruitment process within an institution. You're allowed to record and track all job vacancies, all job applicants, and all vacant positions. For each applicant, you're allowed to record and track their basic information, which includes their name, date of birth, gender, right down to their employment status. For each applicant, you should record their competencies, their skills, as well as their qualifications. Their qualifications include their certifications that they have had, any degree if available, and the previous employment details. Now, all of these parameters are necessary for the recruitment and shortlisting process. As each of the competencies, skills, and qualifications are added, it affects the job application score. For each job application and for each position that this applicant has applied for, it is given a score. These scores are automatically generated by the system and automatically calculated. It is using the values that were defined for the skills as well as the competencies and the qualifications to determine if this employee is better suited for the position or not. To view which of the applicants are better suited for a particular position, we'll move to the job vacancy, select the position in question, in this case Stella 3, and listed below are all the different applications that have been sent in for this vacancy. For the position, you have here described the basic details, the job title, the department, the category, if any, the starting and closing salary, requested by the position reference number, the start date, as well as the job function and responsibilities detail. Now that all of this has been tracked, as well as the applications have been sent in for the position, you would want to know which of the applicants to hire to the position. The system allows you to do that as well as determine which of this applicant by using the shortlisting and competency analysis charts. Click on shortlisting. The shortlisting table will give you a list of all the applicants, the score, as well as if they have met any of the parameters mentioned and defined. For each of the positions that are defined for the system, they have to possess the required degree, required experience, required skills, as well as a minimum age defined for the positions. Once these have been defined for each of the positions, as the applications are sent in, it will be comparing each of the applicants to the parameters that have been defined for the position. Here you have the applicant, their score, and the parameters listed. The blue check basically means that this applicant possesses such a parameter, and the gray basically means they do not possess it. Now you can either choose to hire the applicant because of their degree, their experience, the age, the skills, or the competency score. Now with this table, it's easy for the HR executive to identify which applicant to hire to the position and which not to. If the shortlisting table is not detailed enough, you can also generate the competency analysis chart. This gives you a spider graph that is comparing the required competency that is defined for the position against the individual's competency. A basic interpretation of the spider chart is basically the individual possesses the competency problem solving, is patient, a good communicator, and can work independently. But they, however, are not a team player and do not have a good stress tolerance level. Now you can choose to hire the applicant depending on their competencies using the spider graph or the rest of the parameters using the shortlisting table. This just makes it easier for the HR recruitment process to flow as smoothly as possible to eliminate all human error. You're also allowed to generate certain audit reports, the applicants register, which will basically give you a list of all applicants and the position they have applied for. right down to vacancies per period. Now these reports can be printed directly from the system, converted to a PDF document and preferably emailed, as well as converting them to a Word or Excel document. That brings us to the end of this session. Thank you for watching and goodbye.